excited. And plus, I'm from Texas, and we do everything big in Texas. Yes, we do everything big in Texas. That's why we got bow-legged women. Anyway, I holler a lot, huh?
What?
What I say?
What you mean that's why we got bow-legged women?
AJ, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? Elaborate. I need you to elaborate on that one.
For those of y'all watching on the Century Radio Network Facebook page, hello. AJ, I'm not going to just get into that right now.
Why?
We'll talk about it off air.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm going to have to explain the birds and the bees and the male anatomy to you.
No, I got it. My bad. I'm sorry. It's been a minute.
Everybody, Strange. Thank you, AJ, for joining Sports Talk with Big Sarge on Century Radio Network at 3:15.
Don't welcome me to the next show. Don't do me like that.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. That voice you hear is the person that just showed up. The beautiful voice of Miss AJ.
I've been here, guys. It's just been a while since I've walked bow-legged, okay? Kind of lost it there. Had a little fog in the brain in that moment.
Tracy, did you just grab your pearls? Are you clutching your pearls? Listen, y'all should know on this show ain't no telling what's going to come out or what's going to be said, but hey.
So, like that sometimes.
Exactly. All right, listen. You didn't bring in Bigger Sarge yet, did you?
No. Do you want me to?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hold on, Bigger Sarge. Hold on 1 second, because I want to introduce something right quick before you come on. Because I can hear him, AJ.
I know.
Okay.
He down.
Okay. Hold on, Bigger Sarge, before you come in. So, let me tell you something. All you fake fans, especially you fans out there that's complaining about the refs, you cannot have it both ways. You can't want old school basketball and the refs to call a fair game according to some of you all. Old school basketball mean no blood, no foul. Old school basketball meant that you didn't really have to have a jumper. You didn't have to have a left hand. You didn't have to be able to rebound. Can you fight? So all I need to know is when this dude drives to the hole, can you punch him, elbow him, kick him, grab him by the ball testicles, and can you eliminate the threat of a 2-point score? That's old school basketball.
Yes, it is.
Now, I will say this. Are the refs messing up some of the calls in the 2018 NBA Finals? Yeah, but they're human. They're human. How many of you all are great at your jobs outside of Big Sarge? Outside of Big Sarge, how many of you all are great at your jobs? You never make a mistake. There's nothing wrong with your pie charts and your Excel spreadsheets and your PowerPoints and your garbage techniques and your way to put the patty first, then the tomatoes, then the lettuce, and then the, however you do the pickles. Or the way that you pull the car in, lift the hood, go up under. These are respectable jobs. I'm not knocking those as, bad jobs. But tell me that you've never made a mistake on your job. Tell me you've never made multiple mistakes at your job. How can you look at a ref and say, get it right, you human, and then go to your job and make mistakes and want your boss or your customers to forgive you for making a mistake? How many of you all have been in the Walmart and the cashier has made a mistake and given you too much change and you walked out?
I did. I'm going to say that with all of this.
Say it with your chest. AJ.
Hey.
It's time for some church right quick, okay? Hold on. AJ. That is not a blessing. It is called stealing.
How's that stealing? I didn't put my hand in the drawer and take the money.
Did you know that you got too much money back?
When I got in my car, I did.
Then why didn't you take it back?
Because that's too far of a walk. Everybody know Walmart is a long walk from the car.
So
even if you park in a handicap spot.
So that was an excuse for you not to take the. Sometimes AJ, that's a test.
You can't knock the gratuity.
That's not a blessing.
What?
That is not a blessing,
How is
AJ.
that not a blessing?
You know what a blessing is? A blessing is me showing up to your house with, I don't know, toys for your kids. That's a blessing. Now that's money.
blessing.
That's money. Or me showing up with groceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing. A blessing isn't knowing that you've gotten some ill-gotten gain.
But I didn't know until I got in the car.
But
though.
had you left?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What you mean, had I left?
No, if you got in the car and realized that you... And AJ, you know why I don't believe that?
And that's why they train them, though.
AJ, you know why I don't believe that? Because I don't know a Negro that's walking away without counting his change. Nobody waits till they get in the car to count change.
I do.
AJ.
I'm kidding. I kid you not.
So
I
if
do.
you're what if they short you? You go back in. You're gonna have to try to prove that.
Then it's a blessing to Walmart. Then bam.
AJ, you need Jesus. Jesus. Somebody, Joe Paterno, something. You need somebody. Look, you need to be bow-legged and somebody need to lay hands on you. But here's the thing, AJ. That is not a blessing when you get extra money from some place. There's a movie that came out, and I can't remember the name of it, but it had Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was this Fortune 500 guy. It was a Christmas movie, and Don Cheadle is the angel. And he keeps reliving these days.
I know what
this,
you're talking
that, and
about. I know what you're talking about.
So the angel pops up, right? The angel is Don Cheadle. So now only Nicolas Cage can see that it's Don Cheadle, the angel. Everybody else is looking like it's a normal person. So one time Nicolas Cage is in the store. Don Cheadle is behind the counter, and the dude is there, and he intentionally gives he intentionally gives the guy too much change. The guy looks at it, he looks up, and he walks out. And when Nicolas Cage comes up, you know what he said to Nicolas Cage? This guy just sold his soul for a couple of dollars.
Well, what the business is doing? Aren't they getting?
No.
Oh yeah, it's called The Family Man.
Yeah,
The
Family Man. That's a
But
great movie.
Walmart getting taxes, and we don't even see that. They getting taxes.
AJ, you know what that's the equivalent to?
What?
Eating fruit in the store. That's stealing.
You sound like my mama.
You know what I did, AJ? This is a true story, AJ. When I go into Kroger, not Kroger's. That's multiple Kroger. AJ, when I go into Kroger, you know what I do?
What?
I always have to have, because you know they got that expensive candy that you put in the bags. I eat 3 chocolate almonds every time I'm in Kroger.
Why 3?
3. I just like 3. I just like the numbers 3, 3 and 7.
I grew up in there.
But you know what I did, though? I know the manager. I know the assistant manager. And I tell him, hey, bro. I told him the very first time, hey, look, when I come in here, I'm not going to even lie to you. I go to the candy and I give me 3 almonds and I walk through. He's like, we don't care nothing about that. People walk through and get handfuls and keep going. We don't care nothing about that. But I told them. So it's not stealing because they know what I'm doing, right?
They know what everybody doing. They don't care, though.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. But I've told them, AJ. So, like, let's go back to the money, right? You know that the money is not yours. I don't even know how we got on this. But you know that the money is not yours. And this is how I look at it, AJ. So let's just say the cashier gave you $5 extra, right? The cashier gave you $5 extra. You left. You got the $5 in your pocket. Now, guess what? This is how karma works. That $5 that you took that you know wasn't yours may cost you $500 when your transmission blow out for that $5. And then not only that, this person over here may have been on that last strike or this, that, and the other. Of course, they make a mistake or whatever the case may be, because humans make mistakes. That $5 that you didn't bring back then cost this person their job. Now they ain't got no job, this, that, and the other, and now their son come and rob your house. That's how I look at things.
That's a whole scenario that you
all
just
because you want to
created.
pocket $5 extra change.
But I don't look at my change until I get in the car. Though.
AJ, let me tell you something. I was in another Kroger store. I was in Kroger, right?
Why you like Kroger so much? Try HEB next time. It's the bomb.
I like Kroger. Well, I know all the people in Kroger too. And plus the manager there is really nice. He bought blankets for the chemo bags.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I was in Kroger. And so you know how you can do cash back in the little express lines, right? You know how the little with the no checkers, just the express lines.
Right.
So you scan it and you go. So I scanned my stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I looked down and there's $40 in the tray. Before I even finished, I looked down and there's $40 in the tray. I said, So I grabbed the money. I finished paying for my stuff. I grabbed the money and I go find his name is it's not Bill, Bob. Anyway, I go find the general manager of the store and I say, hey man, I don't know if y'all need to check this machine up here or whatever, but when I got there was $40 in here already. And it's not mine. So here you go. And he says, Brian, I'm glad you did that. He said, because we just had to prosecute a person last week for somebody had left their money there and they didn't turn it in, and he took it and walked out the store, and we went on camera and we seen him, this, that, and other, and he tried to say that he didn't, but we had it on camera, so now he has to go to, he got charged for theft. See how that works, AJ? Now, back to what I was saying, though. These referees, right, they're humans. They make mistakes. People make mistakes on their job. So stop looking at these refs like you want them to get it right every time. They're not going to get it right every time because you don't get it right every time.
But why the refs are old, though?
Well, I mean, because they're experienced. They've been there a while. They've been there a long time. My point, though, too, is this.
That's a good eye, though. They have to have an experienced
eye. Trained eye. Here's my thing with people who complain about the refs a lot, too. I mean, like, you complain about the refs doing the job, this, that, and other, like you never made a mistake in parenting. Like you never made a mistake in your marriage. You're human. Like you never want to be forgiven. So I'm going to go on a limb and say this. The refs ain't going to catch everything. They ain't going to catch everything on both ends of the court. Some calls will be egregious, which means, hey, those 2 fouls that they didn't call, those 2 3-point calls that they didn't call against James Harden in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, those should have been called. Those should have, hands down, that was some of the worst mistakes ever. But in the finals, they're not finna call these ticky-tack fouls that they give you during the regular season. They're not finna give you that. You got to play, and they're allowing these people to play. And so what's happening is we've become such a soft society when it comes to sports that every little tap, every little thing that happens, we're like, oh, man, they cheating. Why the refs didn't call that, this, that, and another? Oh, because they let them play. For those of you all who have been watching basketball for a long time, you know there's 2 sets of rules when it comes to reffing in the NBA. Regular season rules and there's playoff rules. We still got Bigger Sarge there? Bigger Sarge, what's going on?
What you had me on your feet?
What's going on? So you've been hearing what I've been saying, right?
Yes. Oh, my God, I've been hearing what you've been saying. Yes, I have. Very entertaining.
And so, but do you agree with what I'm saying? Let's just take it from the referee's angle right now. I mean, because look, prime example, Bigger Sarge, we were both in the military. We were both in the Army. Right? So have we or have we not as NCOs made mistakes with our troops?
Yes, all the time. All the time.
It's a human thing, right?
Yes, it is.
So how can we expect these refs to get it right all the time?
You can't expect the refs to get it right all the time. And those fans who think that the refs are cheating the game, those are the fans, whoever team that they're obviously cheating for, they already know that team is not going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put it that way. Because, like my old Sergeant Major used to say, because after they make whatever call, okay, you still have to go out there and do 3 things. Execute, and execute.
Yeah.
Sure. Everybody that says that, we can point fingers all day long. Just like, the refs in the first game with LeBron James, you reverse that call with KD going to the hole. And then obviously the overtime debacle with JR because he was asleep.
Yep.
But at the same time, they still had a whole 5 minutes to go and execute and win.
Okay, Bigger Sarge, I got a question. The reason why the fans are probably in such an uproar about the referees is because the referees will call the flopping, but won't call the actual foul.
They're not calling the flopping in the playoffs, though. Like last night, I put it like this. Last night, LeBron flopped trying to get a call, flailed, and Steph Curry flailed to try to get a call. And they like, nah, bro, you're going to have to earn these. And that's what and that's what happened. I'm sorry, Bigger Sarge, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's what happened with James Harden. James Harden shoots the most free throws of anybody because when he goes to the hole, he gets that little up and under, or he gets those calls. Well, in the playoffs, it's like, no, we're not giving you that. This is something you're going to have to earn. And before you answer, Bigger Sarge, hey, shout out to Dr. Chavez and shout out to Terrence watching. I know I'm loud. Okay, I'm sorry, Bigger Sarge. Go ahead now.
Hey, but still, it doesn't matter. I mean, the refs are only going to do what they're going to do. You can't depend on the refs to get you out of holes. You got to still go play the game.
Exactly.
You got to mentally block that out and be like, all right.